Hi there, this is Andy, and today I will guide you on how to create an account on Acorns, fund it, and set up your investing portfolio. To begin, click the link in the description below to receive a $5 welcome bonus. If you decide to visit the website on the other hand, just click Get Started. Enter your email and then add your password. Continue to verify your phone number by just entering it. If you have a Plaid account, you can sign up instantly. I do have Plaid account, which is the account used to connect your bank account to the app. However, I will proceed and create the account without using Plaid, as I want to reveal the process to you. So to proceed, enter the phone code you received. Once your phone number is verified, add your first name, last name, and date of birth. After that, please populate your residential address and click Continue in order to verify your identity by entering your social security number. The next step is to connect your bank account. There are two options here, instant or set up manually. Either one will work, but I would suggest instant. Pick the bank you use. For this account I will use Bank of America and click Continue. As we saw earlier, Acorns is using Plaid. I already have an account in it, but in order to show you the process, I will continue as a guest. So select your institution, continue to log in, and once you do, this message will come up in your screen. Acorns would like to access your account information. Click Continue, select the account you want to connect, and click Continue. Now it is time to pick your subscription. Acorns provide three options: Bronze, Silver, and Gold. The Bronze plan costs $3 per month and gives you the basics. It includes an investment account where Acorns helps you grow your money by putting it into a mix of stocks and bonds. You can also turn on a feature that rounds up your purchases and invests the extra changes. Plus, you get a retirement account to start saving for the future. The Silver plan costs $6 per month and includes everything in the Bronze plan plus a few extras. You get a checking account that automatically saves and invests for you, and Acorns give you 1% match on your retirement account contributions. The Gold plan at $12 per month adds even more. It gives you 3% match on retirement savings, an investment account for your kids with 1% match, and the ability to choose some of your own stocks, plus extras like life insurance and free will to help with future planning. As this is a demo account for me, I will pick the Bronze option, but please pick what works best for you. Once you do, click Continue so we can set up your investment account. Time to answer a few questions about the account. If you have opened an account with a broker prior to that, you should be familiar with most of the questions. If not, that's totally okay, we will go over them. These are yes or no questions. Are you familiar or work with a broker-dealer? Have you been notified by the IRS that you are subject to backup withholding? Are you a 10% shareholder or director in a publicly traded company? Most likely none of these applies to you, but if it does, please make sure you disclose it. Make your selection and click Next. Select your employment status, yearly income, and how much is all your stuff worth. In other words, what is your net worth? Now it's time to pick what are your investment goals. This is a selection you will have to make yourself. All I can say is that the younger you are, the closer you should be on the top of this list, which is investment growth. Make your pick and click Continue. Select your level of financial education. There's no reason to select expert if that doesn't apply. You don't have to impress anyone actually. In fact, I do hate the term expert, as there are only a few people they can claim they're experts in this field. Anyhow, make your selection and click Continue. Next question is if you're interested in investing for kids. Again, select what applies and click Next so you can receive your suggested portfolio. Based on my selection of growth portfolio, I got the following: 55% on VU, which is a stock market fund that lets you invest in the 500 biggest US companies, and I found it a very good choice. 30% in IXUS, which is a global stock market fund that invests in thousands of companies outside the US. 10% in IGH, a fund that invests on medium-sized US companies. And last, 5% on IGR, which focuses on smaller US companies. From the four options provided, the only ETF I wouldn't like on my portfolio would be the IXUS. And the reason is that for the last 10 years, its returns are roughly 50% of what the other three do. So while I get the exposure to international stocks, I found it too large given the past history of low returns. As you can see below, the lowest year projection for the account is a negative 2% growth, and the high one is at 16% growth, with the average to be 6.5. If you're investing in the ETFs or index funds, keep in mind that the most probable scenario is the average scenario, and that, believe it or not, is a good scenario. Now that we have our portfolio ready, we can move forward and enable roundups. Basically, every time you pay something from your account, Acorns will round the bill to the closest dollar amount and it will invest the difference. For example, if you buy a coffee for $5.29, Acorn will round it up to $6 and invest 71 cents to your account. You have two options here to either do it automatically, basically set it and forget it, which is by far the best way to do it in order to stay consistent, or you can do it manually. Pick what works for you and click next. Then you have the option to select which account or accounts you want the roundups to work for. You can even select your credit cards. Add what works for you and click next so you can pick the amount you want to invest weekly. That can be from $5 up to $100 per week. So once again, select what works for you and click continue. Keep in mind you can always change this if you wish to do it later on. Congrats, your account is now set up and all you have to do is download the application so you can have it on your phone as well. Now let's check what Acorns has to offer. I will head to add stock and ETFs to my portfolio as I am not thrilled with the option selected for me. Unfortunately, to do so I need to have a gold subscription, which I'm not entirely sold on to yet. Despite that, if you are not a gold member, you have the option to change your risk. To do that, click investing and then invest. On the new dashboard, click portfolio and then edit. Once the pop-up is in your screen, select risk, and from the arrow you can select a different risk type. The moderately aggressive adds two bond ETFs on the mixture, the ISTB and the AGG. I am not thrilled with the portfolios they suggest, and it's basically forcing you to move towards the gold upgrade in order to fix a portfolio that will serve your needs. I used Acorns a while back when the subscription was not a thing, and all you had to do was to pay a flat fee of $1 per month. The platform was built towards the new investors, the younger ones, and thus the $1 fee. While I get the change and the subscription tier, I just can't see myself paying $12 to be able to invest and build a portfolio when there are multiple brokers out there which will allow me to do it for free. Don't get me wrong, for newcomers and novice investors, it's much better than not investing at all. It creates a habit of investing in auto mode, rounds up your chains and invest them, and for that reason alone it will always be something different. But once you move up a level from that novice investor status, you will have outgrown Acorns. I hope that this video helped you to create an account on Acorns, fund it, and set up your investing portfolio. Please like, subscribe, and comment your questions below. I'll be more than happy to get back to you. Talk to you soon.